Hi all, welcome to my presentation. The topic of my presentation is the potential impact of supply chain disruptions in Zara in the UK. In this presentation, I am going to briefly explain about the impact of supply chain disruptions in Zara in UK. Zara is a Spanish multinational retail clothing chain. It specializes in fast fashion. It sells clothing, accessories, shoes, beauty products, and perfumes all over the world. Zara first opened its doors to British public in 1998. It's also Europe's biggest clothing retailer. So, I'll give you all an outline regarding my presentation. It consists of five parts. The first part is the introduction part. The second part is of data collection. And the third is data analysis, findings, and evaluation about the topic. And the fourth part is about the conclusions and recommendations regarding my findings. And the last one is the reflecting part. So let's get started. As an introduction, I can say that disruptions in supply chain management can hamper the business organization to achieve high quality production and profitability. Being one of the first fashion brands in the UK, Zara is facing a few issues regarding the lack of supply chain management procedures. This study will evaluate the cause of supply chain management disruptions in Zara in the current business circumstances. And the following study will help us to explore the supply chain disruptions in Zara, including its impact. Disruptions in supply chain management can delay the organizational productions. This can hamper the financial stability by disappointing customers, including its brand loyalty. Now we are going to move on to research objectives. It has been observed that the imbalance, inconsistency, and market saturations are the three different kinds of problems that negatively impact the supply chain consistency of Zara. It has led to the launch of inefficient fashion position of Zara and difficulties being explored in the garment market of the US. And we can say that the objectives of this study are to analyze the main elements of Zara's supply chain in the UK, to evaluate Zara's contingency planning and current approaches for addressing supply chain disruptions in the UK, and to recommend desirable changes that Zara can implement to proactively minimize supply chain management disruptions, and to shed light on broader implications of supply chain disruptions that can affect UK's fast fashion brand in broader way. The next one is data collection method. Google Scholar and Procust are effective search engines that help me in the collection of all the valuable and authentic information for conducting the study. Moreover, I gathered data from websites, journals, articles, and newspapers to get these valuable informations. All these informations are not older than 5 years. I have adapted the secondary data collection method to execute the study within the given timeline. The major benefit of conducting secondary research is to save the research expenses and research efforts. This also helps the study by predicting the research gap and other deficiencies for gathering additional information. Each journal has been opened via an online search engine during the data collection process. Collecting publications from reliable sources has contributed to figuring out an unbiased research result to evaluate study aims. I collected a total of 12 journals, with 5 of them being the most important sources. Based on these journals, all the information has been gathered, and in this context, the Copyright, Designs and Patent Act 1988 has been followed. This study has adapted interpretivism research philosophy including an inductive research approach. A descriptive research design with thematic analysis has helped the study to reach qualitative information and find out research outcomes. Now we have reached the third part of our presentation. This part consists of three major heads. They are data analysis, findings, and critical evaluation. This study has been conducted by using qualitative analysis method after collecting the information from qualitative sources to contribute to unbiased research outcomes. This helps the study to investigate the cause of developing the issues in both inventory management and supply chain management. Investigations into the production process and manufacturing facilities can contribute overall efficiency of Zara's supply chain management. Proper in-store logistics can reduce supply chain management disruptions of Zara. Findings. It can be said that Zara need to focus on the aspects of diversifying sources for reducing the issues in supply chain management. Moreover, collaborations with various kinds of suppliers can make Zara more flexible to understand the growth of supply chain and the market competitors. Thereafter, Zara will be able to improve the quality of supply chain management in fulfilling the demand of customers in the global business market. Zara need to implement just-in-time manufacturing principles for uplifting supply chain management efficiencies. Zara need to continue its business partnership with numerous suppliers to diversify the sources. Thus, the impact of disruptions from a single source can be minimized. Zara needs to focus on digital implementation to improve supplier management automation. Thereafter, the process of gathering real-time information can be developed. In comparison with this, the time-consuming and slow effort of manual gathering can be eliminated, and disruptions in supply chain management can be reduced. Moreover, additional agility and resilience through data diagnostics can improve the quality of inventory management, including the management functions of supply chain. Zara can improve resources efficiently by adopting a circular and sustainable approach. Distribution decisions and optimization of products can reduce the issues regarding the supply chain management of Zara. Zara has faced difficulties regarding the management of the supply chain, and it affects the business expansion. As a result of disrupting the supply chain, Zara cannot expand to far locations. Moreover, it seems very expensive and problematic to distribute products in the global business markets by not expanding the business parameters. Reducing supply chain fragility can help in reducing the challenges of supply chain disruptions. Supply chain management disruptions can lower customer trust and confidence in the UK fashion industry. A negative experience of supply chain management disruptions negatively inspires the demands of the entire sale. Thereafter, consumer purchase intention cannot be prompted and consumer behavior can be shifted. Disruptions can encourage closer collaboration between stakeholders and suppliers to create a more robust supply chain management. Next is the evaluation of findings. Based on the above findings, it can be said that being a fast fashion brand in the UK, Zara is suffering from supply chain management issues. This has affected the market share and profitability along with the productivity of the business. And moreover, it has also reduced the customer base and affected the behavioral norms of customers in purchasing the business product and utilizing the service of the brand also. But Zara can improve its capacity for anticipating the supply chain disruptions by ensuring a solid flow of production. Using agile manufacturing methods, they can develop production volume by increasing supply chain management. Maintaining transparent communication channels with suppliers can reduce issues in managing the organization's supply chain. Now we come to our second last part of our presentation. This consists of two heads. They are recommendations and conclusions. First one is recommendation. Zara should team up with their suppliers to handle supply chain management problems better. They can use fancy technology to figure out what's causing the problem in the supply chain. It's a good idea for Zara to get stuff from different places so that they are not affected if something goes wrong in one area. And if they invest in cool things like blockchain and AI, it can help them keep track of everything and make supply chain management even better. Another recommended option that Zara can apply is to improve distribution by opening regional distribution centers and to achieve increased online sales volume by creating a unique selling point. Now we are in the conclusion part of our presentation. So, conclusively, it can be said that this study has clearly addressed the research aim and objective. Moreover, the discussion section has also addressed the research questions by developing various kinds of themes after conducting a thematic analysis. Supply chain problems can cause Zara to not have products and make it harder for them to do their work. It's really important for Zara to fix these problems and find good ways to keep their supply chain stable. That's the end of this part, and now we can move on to the last and final part of the presentation, which is reflection. Now we are reaching the final part of our presentation, the reflection. So, in the current research study, I have used secondary data collection method. Data has been collected from qualitative sources such as authentic websites, journals, newspapers, etc. I can surely say that the primary data can be more trustworthy for research, but sometimes it's hard to get access to expensive journals because of limited funds. And based on what I have understood, Sarah can use smart marketing plans to deal with supply chain problems and make them less of a big deal. This study looked at the important parts of Sarah's supply chain in the UK. It also helped me to check out how Sarah plans for unexpected disruptions and what they are currently doing to handle them. The study gave me recommendations on strategies Sarah could be proactive and minimize supply chain disruptions. I have also included different charts and graphical representations which depicts various matters in the presentation, but unfortunately, due to limitations in time that I have been allotted to, I am unable to explain those charts. References. Some of the main journals and websites that I have referred during my research period is mentioned below, and the other things will be mentioned in the Word document that I have submitted. I would like to end my presentation by borrowing a few words from Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon. Every new thing creates two new questions and two new opportunities. I would like to thank you for your time and attention today, and I sincerely appreciate that I have had this opportunity to present to you. Thank you once again.